So I just left my accommodation in Sendai, so I will find somewhere to drop off my bag, and we have a few hours to explore what this place has to offer. So see you soon. Coin locker all done. They're all a little bit different, so there's no point in telling you how to use. Just look at what the instructions say. They have it in multiple languages. It's all good. So 3 things that Sendai says it's famous for are gyutan, which is beef tongue. It's vegetarian, not so tempting. Zunda, which is like a sweet bean paste with edamame beans. And also sushi go-rounds, which are also not that exciting for me, but let's see what we can find today. So I came to stop number 4 on the blue line, which is the Kokusai Center or International Center. And it looks like there is a park, and also seems like there's a few historical sites in the area. Behind me is the statue of Date Masamune, who built the castle here in 1600. And it's also a really great spot to get a view of the city, which we'll look at a little bit closer soon. But it's also popular with tourists and people wanting photos, so we'll try and avoid them as much as possible. I just went to the Sendai Museum, and it was 480 yen to get in. It was interesting, lots of history, and now I'm going to make my way back to the station before my next train. Essentially, this intersection is where Sendai is built from. So behind me is Omachi Road, and then this one is one of the bigger roads, a big highway that goes north to south. Yeah, basically in the 1600s, then the city was built around this intersection, and I think it's changed a little bit since then, but here we are. We're back where we started this morning at Sendai station. Yeah, half an hour till my train, and I'm a bit too nervous to go too far, so I'll probably just wander around here for the next hour and see you in the next one. last night of traveling around, I booked myself into a ryokan, which has an onsen, and I'm staying just below that, so I'm going to go upstairs and have a bath for the night before turning in. So maybe I'll see you later, or maybe this will be it. And I'll see you tomorrow. The staff recommendation is a Aizu well-known cooking, which is raw horse meat. Hey, so it's been a little while since I've tried filming a vlog, and today I'm heading back to Tokyo. Last night I stayed in this ryokan, which has an onsen, in the mountains of Fukushima, in a place called Aizu Wakamatsu. And this morning I woke up and it was snowing, so it was nice to have a bath in the snow. But we're going to start heading back, and I thought I would try filming the area and the process. So join me. The place that I stayed in is called the Higashiyama Grand Hotel, and it's kind of one of those places that was built during the economic boom in the 80s, and then hasn't been updated very much since, but it's still a pretty nice place to stay. And apparently the hot water, the U from the source, has been in use here since 1300 years ago. So yeah, it seems like a pretty old and pretty popular place to come and stay, and it wasn't too expensive either, so would recommend. Amazing! I'm so happy, but I'm leaving the mountains today. Sad. Oh, next time. Maybe next time, if there is one. I guess I should say that it's a little bit further down the road than where the bus stopped. The guy was freaking out about me walking last night, but in the end it was only 1.5 kilometers and about 20 minutes to walk down the road. It wasn't snowing then, so it was a nice walk, and it was also pretty flat, which I wasn't expecting for the mountains. It's pretty fun, all about the adventure, and it's nice to see what I wasn't seeing in the dark. Some snowfall protection for the plants in the front garden. This tells you where a few of the different places to stay are. In a couple of days I'm going to be back in Australia, where it will be summer and hydrangea season, but here we have some hydrangeas and some snow, and I'm going to be wishing for this. I think, inspired by Norm from Tokyo Lens, I have to take these stairs and see where they go. I don't know if I can rate them like he does, but there is a handrail, and there is moss, and there is autumn leaves, and they're not too slippery, so I'm enjoying them so far. I'm gonna go for an 8 out of 10. Great, but that leaves it open for some more finds in the near future. Amazing. Whew, some more stairs. Whether I should have or not, I decided to get off the bus and check out another tourist thing, which is Suragajo Castle. Well, I don't know. Jo means castle anyway, so Gajo means castles. We'll figure it out. But it's a moat. And here is the castle. Unlike the north of Japan, they're just starting to prepare the trees for heavy snowfall now. And in here we're going. And it says not to take photos on the first floor, so see you when I'm not on the first floor. Okay, so Wilmo's too long didn't read version of history from this castle. The Aizu clan was pretty powerful. It was situated in the center of the main island of Japan, and it was most kind of powerful under the shogunate, which was during what's called the Edo period, and then they lost a battle around 1600, and that was to a guy called Date Masamune, and he was made the ruler of this area. But that came with too many strings attached, so he's like, blow that, I'm going to go to Sendai. And then a little while after that, then the shogunate was being replaced by a new form of government, which was called the Meiji Restoration. And the Aizu clan and some other in the area, they remained loyal to the shogunate, so they got into a civil war, which they eventually lost. And because they lost, then this castle was destroyed and they were exiled to the north of Japan, where we just came from, so the more inhospitable and cold parts.
And then this castle was rebuilt again after the Second World War, because that's when people had money and interest in rebuilding castles. So that's why it looks so new and complete. Yeah, that's my story. Basically, all of these trees here are cherry trees. So if you come in the springtime, then that might be a good time to come. It seems pretty popular place to be. And now we are done with the castle, so we head on to our next adventure. Okay, mata ne.
And hello, occupational health and safety. Yeah, just walking up here. No signs, nothing to stop me. I can fall in a moat, which isn't something you can say every day.
So this portion of the street is named after a doctor, Dr. Noguchi. I don't know too much about him because I can't be bothered reading right now, but we'll get there. And these buildings are known as kagura, or storehouses, and they seem to be taking good care of these ones. I think there's a lot of historical shops along this street, so I took a photo of something that shows what all of the different things are. And when I am less tired, maybe I will have a chance to look at it. But for now, that's one of the things about traveling. There are so many interesting things to see, but we are only human and finite. There's only so many things that we can. So it's okay. It's okay. We do what we can. And another shrine. Trying to make it to the station, but I am a sucker for mountains in the background and persimmon tree, graveyard, and temple. So many Japanese things. This is where I caught the bus up the mountains last night, and this is the train station. I think there is a train soon that goes to where I want to go, but it said it was full. And maybe, if I'm on time, I might try and do it anyway. So, in case I do get that, then I'll see you in the next bit.